सो आप सभी का हार्टली वेलकम है मेरी इस क्लास में एंड आई होप एवरीवन इज गुड एंड आई होप सभी ने इस प्रिपरेशन स्टार्ट कर दी है क्योंकि जैब की डेट्स आ गई हैं एंड यू नो योर एग्जामिनेशन इज शेड्यूल्ड इन द जून मंथ सो दिस इज द वेरी राइट टाइम एंड आई थिंक आप सबको अपनी प्रिपरेशन को अब अच्छे से स्टार्ट कर देना चाहिए और एक अच्छे गियर मोड में उसको ले आना चाहिए ओके एंड वी ऑल आर हियर फॉर यू. So before to proceed in this session, I would like to say अगर आपने डाउनलोड नहीं किया है अड्डा 247 का एप्लीकेशन उसको डाउनलोड कीजिए एंड सब्सक्राइब द ऑफिसर्स अड्डा 247 यूट्यूब चैनल so that you can get notifications of the live sessions, notifications of the important news that is related to your examination. Okay, so let's start today's session. So before to start, I would like to from the website, and if you are just enrolling from the application, you are going to get flat 81% off. The main thing that you have to apply the code Y422 and you know just hurry up for this target batch like you are going to get everything. लाइक मैं कहूँ तो मैं बेसिक से एडवांस लेवल हर चीज़ को कवर करने के एफर्ट कर रहा हूँ एंड यू नो जो भी सेशंस हम लेंगे अपने लाइव क्लासेस में दैट ऑल आर बेस्ड ऑन द मेमोरी बेस्ड क्वेश्चंस ओके. So just do not need to worry, just apply the code and just grab this opportunity. Now just understand the foreign exchange arithmetic. This is a class 2. Yesterday we discussed what is foreign exchange arithmetic, why we need for the foreign exchange arithmetic, how to solve the questions in the examination. That all we are going to understand in this particular chapter. Okay. So now we are going to understand a very important thing because you know from that you are definitely going to get a questions in the examination. Okay, so हम क्रॉस रेट को समझने वाले हैं. क्रॉस रेट क्या होता है एंड ये आता है सम बेसिक एक्सचेंज रेट अर्थमेटिक में. ओके, सो लेट्स अंडरस्टैंड दिस. So very important topic that is cross rate and you know from that you are definitely going to get 1 to 2 question definitely in the examination and you know आप बहुत अच्छे से समझने वाले हैं कि हम एग्जाम में इस टाइप के क्वेश्चंस को किस तरह से इजी वे में कर सकते हैं. ओके, सो व्हाट इज क्रॉस रेट? वी आर गोइंग टू अंडरस्टैंड दैट. सो सपोज दैट दिस इज यू and this is your friend. Okay, and you lives in India and your friends or say one of your friend live in the Europe, right? So you live in India and your one of your friend lives in a Europe and suddenly your friend just need some amount of the money, okay, from you. So then you have to send money from the India to Europe, right? And you know the Indian currency that is rupees and the Europe currency that is euro, right? Okay, so whenever there is no direct quotation available between the rupees and euro in Indian market, okay, we often just listen the term that is 1 US dollar that is equal to 76.28 rupees, right? So that it means like this is the direct quotation available between the US dollar and rupees or say USA and India. Okay, so that is known as a direct quotation. So we just do not have a direct quotation available between the Indian currency and the Europe currency. Okay, so for that, for just so solving this problem, the bank is introduced. Okay, just a minute. Okay, so for this the bank is introduced. Okay, and the bank is introduced for what? For conversion of currency. आई होप आप सबको अच्छे से अंडरस्टैंड हो रहा है क्योंकि ये जो टॉपिक है ये बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट है अंडरस्टैंड करने के लिए एंड फ्रॉम दैट यू आर डेफिनेटली गोइंग टू गेट अ क्वेश्चन एट लीस्ट ऑफ 7 marks, minimum 7 marks of the questions you are going to get from this because you know you are going to get 2 marks questions of the two at minimum 2 questions of the 2 marks and some questions of the 1 marks. Okay, so you are going to get minimum 7 marks question from this particular chapter so that you know a basic concept understand karna bahut important hai, right? So you know for bank is introduced for conversion of currency or we can also understand for exchange of currency. Okay, so that's why bank is introduced, right? So now this person or say if I say this is A and this is B. Okay, so this is A and this is B and A just went to the bank and just just ask for conversion of the currency from rupees to euro. Okay, So now we are going to understand a very important method, that is a cross rate. Okay. From that we are also going to understand what is a chain rule. Okay. So now, direct quotation that is available between the US dollar and rupees, and in the foreign market, if I say there is a direct quotation available between the US dollar and euro. Okay. So basically the thing that we are going to do, when we have direct quotation available in the Indian market, that is US dollar and rupees, and in the foreign market we have a direct quotation available between the US dollar and euro. So from this relationship we can easily determine the relationship between the Indian rupees and euro. That's it. That is your method of the cross rate. And now how we can just solve questions from the cross rate, that we are going to understand. Okay. So just understand. Now the bank, this, like if A just went to the bank for conversion of currency, for exchange of the currency. Okay. So the first thing that you have to buy dollar against the rupees, right? Just let me remove everything from here. Now understand. So ये जो थे, ये सपोज दैट आप थे और ये आपके फ्रेंड थे. ओके. एंड जो यूरोप में थे, एंड आपको मनी सेंड करना था इनको, राइट? सो विच इज इन द करेंसी ऑफ द यूरो. ओके. बट डायरेक्ट कोटेशन अवेलेबल नहीं थी, तो बैंक का हमने क्या लिया, बैंक का हमने सहारा लिया. एंड बैंक जस्ट एक्सचेंज फॉर द करेंसी, बैंक इज जस्ट यूज फॉर द exchange of the currency for this purpose. Okay. So now what things we have to do? First you have to buy the dollar against the rupees. Okay. Because your Indian currency is in the rupees and your friend currency is in the euro. If I say is in the euro. Okay. And we have a direct quotation available between the US dollar and the Indian rupees. Okay. While we have a direct quotation available between the US dollar and euro, right? So from that we are going to make a relationship between the rupees and euro. That's it. That is your cross rate method. I hope now it is understandable for everyone. So the first thing that you are going to do, that you are going to purchase the dollar. Okay. So you are going to purchase the dollar. So suppose that you want to send the money of 10,000 rupees. Okay. So you have to purchase dollar against this 10,000 rupees. Okay. So you have to purchase this 10,000 rupees against purchase dollar against this 10,000 rupees. So that is your first process. And the same dollar after that will be disposed of, to acquire the euro. Okay. So after that, you can acquire the euro against the dollar to acquire euros. Okay. After that, you can send the money to your friend. Okay. And this is done by the bank, right? So this is the whole process. I hope it is understandable for everyone. Now we are going to solve questions based on that. After that, our understanding will be much better. Okay. So suppose that any quotation that is given, let me just erase all of the stuff here. Okay. So suppose that आपको एक relationship दिया था, one US dollar that is equal to the rupees of 42.8450 and slash 545. Okay. And another quotation that is available of the US dollar and the euro, that is 0.7587, right? So what it is given here, that is direct quote available between the US dollar and rupees, and direct quotation is available between the US dollar and euro. And the same type of the questions आपसे एग्जाम में पूछा जाता है. ओके. जहां पे आपको US डॉलर और यूरो के बीच में रिलेशनशिप, सॉरी, वहां पे आपको रुपीस और इंडियन रुपीस और यूरो के बीच में रिलेशनशिप निकालना होता है. ठीक है. ओके. So now how we can solve these kind of the question, we are going to understand that, right? So from that we are just going to understand one more important thing, that is the chain rule. Okay. तो यहीं से हम एक और important चीज समझने वाले हैं, that is chain rule. But by my method you just do not need to memorize anything. Just do by my way, and you will get another your answer within a minute, right? So look, in the examination, suppose that direct quote available है आपको US डॉलर रुपीस के बीच में, डायरेक्ट कोट अवेलेबल है यूएस डॉलर यूरो के बीच में, तो हमें अगर रुपीस और यूरो के बीच में रिलेशनशिप निकालना है तो सबसे पहले हमें क्या करना पड़ेगा, सबसे पहले क्योंकि हमें यूरो और रुपीस के बीच में निकालना है, ठीक है ना, तो एक बात बताओ, हम यूरो 0.7587 को इस तरह से भी लिख सकते हैं 1 US डॉलर, ठीक है, और 1 US डॉलर को हम अगर रुपीस के टर्म में बोलेंगे तो क्या है हमारा 42.845. Look, one more important thing I would like to tell you here, that is, what digit you have to take, like one digit given here and what one digit given here. Okay, so just understand this. Look, whenever we are talking about like 42.8450 is given slash, you can just replace the same digit after the same digit before the slash. Okay, so suppose that there are three digits are given, so the same digit you have to replace before the slash, like 545. Okay, so 42 like this you have to replace 42.8545, that would be another digit. Okay, so one digit this and another digit this. I hope it is understandable for everyone. Okay, so ये जितने भी हमें डायरेक्ट कोटेशन अवेलेबल होती हैं ये बैंक के टर्म में होती है, लाइक ये बैंक का हमारा क्या है, ये बैंक के लिए बाइंग प्राइस है एंड ये बैंक के लिए क्या है, ये बैंक के लिए सेलिंग प्राइस है। ओके, सो क्या मैंने बताया था, सबसे पहले अगर हमें कभी भी अगर अपन रुपए को यूरो में कन्वर्ट करना है, ठीक है, तो सबसे पहले हमें डॉलर परचेज करने पड़ेंगे और ये बैंक के लिए सेलिंग प्राइस है, दैट मीन्स हमें परचेज करना है। ओके, सो बैंक कितने में सेल कर रही है, बैंक सेल कर रही है 42.8545 में, ठीक है, तो हम यहाँ पे क्या लिख सकते हैं, हम यहाँ पे लिख सकते हैं इसको 42.8545, that would be equal to your what rupees. Okay, so the same way you can write this. Okay, once मैं एक बार फिर से इसको रिपीट कर दूंगा क्योंकि बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट है। ओके, सो आफ्टर दैट अगर मैं यूरो और रुपीस के बीच में रिलेशनशिप निकालना है तो हम कैसे निकाल सकते हैं, दैट विल बी इक्वल टू 42.8545 and that would be divided by the 0.7587, and now your the answer that would be, just calculate and tell me what would be the answer of this, that would be equal to 56.84. Okay, so that would be your relationship. This is how you can easily calculate in the examination, right? सो एक बार फिर से मैं इस चीज को रिपीट कर दे रहा हूं क्योंकि बहुत ही इंपॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट है, राइट? सो जस्ट अंडरस्टैंड what I said that whenever we are talking about the cross rate method, there is a direct quotation available between the 42.8450 and slash 545. So देखो स्लैश के बाद जितनी भी डिजिट्स होंगी द सेम डिजिट यू हैव टू रिप्लेस बिफोर द स्लैश। तो अगर यहाँ पे 3 डिजिट्स हैं तो आपको 3 डिजिट यहाँ स्लैश के पहले आपको 3 डिजिट्स ही आपको क्या करनी है, एक्सचेंज करनी है, ठीक है। So now that would be the buying price and that would be the selling price 42.8545. That would be buying, that would be the buying, that would be the selling. Okay, so first you have to purchase the dollar against the rupees. After that you just convert, after that you can acquire the euro in against the dollar. Okay, so that is the whole process, right? So the idea is that $1 that will be given 42.8450 slash 545 rupees, and after that $1 that is given to equal to 0.7587 euros, right? So अगर हमें यूरो रुपीस के बीच में रिलेशनशिप निकालना है तो हम इसको यहीं से ब्रेक कर सकते हैं। जैसे हम इसको इस तरह से भी लिख सकते हैं 0.7587 euros that would be equal to $1, okay, and $1 that would be equal to your 42.8545, right? So यहाँ से हमारा रिलेशनशिप क्या आ जाएगा, that would be यूरो एंड रुपीस के बीच का, that would be equal to 0.7587 and that would be equal to 56.48. So that would be your answer. Okay, I hope now it is understandable for everyone. Okay, ओके, सो नेक्स्ट इज वैल्यू डेट्स एंड वैल्यू डेट्स मैंने आपको कल अच्छे से बताया था, बट वन मोर टाइम बिकॉज दिस इज अ सेशन, सो जस्ट क्विकली रिमाइंड दिस. ओके, सो वैल्यू डेट वी कैन जस्ट अंडरस्टैंड विद द डील डेट. Deal date is a date when you actually went to the bank. Okay, like I explained in the previous example where you just went to the bank for conversion of the currency, so that day is known as a deal date. Okay, so when your exchange of the currency taken place by the through the bank or by the bank as the same date, then the rate would be applied, that is known as the cash rate or ready rate. Okay, right? When the when after the one working day, or say deal date plus one working day. Okay, so deal date plus one working day, when your exchange of the currency take place, then it is known as the, right, this is a cash rate and ready date, then it is known as a term rate, which is also understand as a tomorrow rate, right? If deal date plus two working days, like when your exchange of the currency take place after two working days, like after two working days, to which like to deal date. Okay, so then the rate that we will determine by the spot rate. Okay, and after the spot rate at any day whenever the exchange of the currency take place, then it will be known as the forward rate. Then what rate would be applied? Then would forward rate would be applied. That is the all process of the value date. And yesterday's sessions I just explained very precisely of this value date. I hope it is understandable. Okay, now we are going to understand another important thing, that is what is premium and what is discount. Okay, in and while we are going to solve the questions of the foreign exchange arithmetic, this is a very important thing we are going to understand, that what is a premium and what is a discount. So in the definition term, if I say when a currency is going to be costlier in forward, or say for a future value date, then it is said to be at premium. Okay, and in the case of the direct method of quotations, the premium is added to both the buying and selling rate. सो प्रीमियम का केस कब होता है, इसको बहुत अच्छे मेथड से हम समझते हैं कि सपोज दैट आज आप बैंक गए, या फिर वो छोड़ो, हम कहते हैं कि एक यूएस डॉलर जो है वो इस समय इंडियन मार्केट में 76.28 रुपीज़ का चल रहा है. ठीक है, या फिर एक अप्रॉक्सीमेटली बोले तो 76 रुपीज़ का चल रहा है. एंड आफ्टर वन मंथ जो एक यूएस डॉलर है उसकी वैल्यू सपोज दैट कितनी हो जाती है, 78 हो जाती है. सो दैट मीन्स अब क्या हुआ, ये करेंसी क्या हो गई, ये जो यूएस डॉलर करेंसी है ये कॉस्टलियर हो गई. ठीक है, व्हेन अ करेंसी इज गोइंग टू बी कॉस्टलियर फॉर अ फ्यूचर वैल्यू डेट, देन इट इज सेड टू बी अ प्रीमियम. राइट, सो इसको इस तरह से अंडरस्टैंड कर सकते हैं. देखो डोमेस्टिक करेंसी क्या हो गई, डोमेस्टिक करेंसी की जो वैल्यू है वो तो रिड्यूस हो गई, वो तो डिस्काउंट में हो गई, बट जो यूएस डॉलर की जो करेंसी है वो प्रीमियम हो गई, वो बढ़ गई. कैसे? क्योंकि देखो अभी क्या है, इस बहुत ही अच्छा कॉन्सेप्ट है ये अंडरस्टैंड करने के लिए, कि अगर कोई भी फॉरेनर है, ठीक है, दैट मीन्स कोई भी फॉरेनर है वो इंडियन मार्केट में पहले, अगर हम इस कोटेशन की बात कर रहे हैं, तो पहले इंडियन मार्केट में 76 रुपीज़ में कोई भी आसानी से कोई भी एक यूएस डॉलर देके 76 रुपीज़ का सामान परचेज कर सकता था. ठीक है, अब क्या है, अब अगर एक यूएस डॉलर 78 का हो गया, दैट मीन्स अब अगर वो, या फिर कहते हैं कि अब वो क्या है, अब वो 78 रुपीज तक का सामान परचेज कर सकता है एक यूएस डॉलर से. दैट मीन्स अब उसकी परचेजिंग पावर बढ़ गई. सो दैट इज कॉल्ड द केस ऑफ द प्रीमियम. Okay, so whenever a currency is going to be costlier in forward, or say for a future value date, it is said to be at a premium, right? So in the case of the method of the direct quotations, like we are going to solve in the questions, that you all are going to understand everything in the from the question, right? So first understand what is premium and what is discount. Okay, so for example, suppose that एक US dollar that is given 76.2400, and after 1 month, that 1 month forward rate that is given for one US dollar that is equal to 76.2800. That means this is a case of the premium. Okay, that means जो हमारी फॉर्मर करेंसी है वो क्या है, वो कॉस्टलियर हो गई है. ठीक है, वो बढ़ गई है. ओके, अब अगर हम इसका डिफरेंशिएशन निकालते हैं या फिर हम इसका डिफरेंस निकालते हैं, तो वो डिफरेंस हमारा कितना आएगा, दैट विल बी इक्वल टू 0.04, दैट वुड बी 0.0400, राइट. So that would be differential. Okay, and that is known as the differential points. That would be known as the differential points. Okay, this is a very important concept to understand. I hope it is understandable for everyone. Okay, so definitely बहुत सारे questions एग्जाम में आते हैं. एग्जाम में questions आते हैं डिफरेंशियल पॉइंट्स पे, फॉरवर्ड पॉइंट्स पे कि कैसे कैलकुलेट करते हैं. दैट ऑल वी आर गोइंग टू अंडरस्टैंड इन द नेक्स्ट लेक्चर. ओके, सो लाइक आई होप ये प्रीमियम वाला केस सबको अंडरस्टैंड हो गया है. नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट इज डिस्काउंट. ओके, सो सपोज दैट कि आज जो रेट चल रहा है वो एक यूएस डॉलर का चल रहा है 76, राइट. एंड आफ्टर 1 मंथ फॉरवर्ड की अगर हम बात करते हैं, वो तब वो एक यूएस डॉलर जो चल रहा है वो चल रहा है 70 रुपीज का, फॉर एग्जाम्पल. ठीक है, तो इसका मतलब क्या हुआ? इसका मतलब ये हुआ कि ये जो करेंसी है, नाउ ये जो करेंसी है वो चीपर हो गई. व्हेन अ करेंसी इज चीपर इन द फॉरवर्ड और से फॉर अ फ्यूचर वैल्यू डेट, देन इट इज सेड टू बी एट अ डिस्काउंट. ओके, and in this case the the discount is deducted from both the buying and selling rate, right. सो इसमें क्या है, इसको कैसे अंडरस्टैंड कर सकते हैं? इसको ऐसे अंडरस्टैंड कर सकते हैं कि सपोज दैट पहले कोई भी फॉरेनर था, वो इंडियन मार्केट में 76 रुपीज का प्रोडक्ट परचेज कर सकता था एक यूएस डॉलर से. लेकिन अब उसको अगर 76 रुपीज का प्रोडक्ट परचेज करना है, दैट मीन्स अब की बात कर रहे हैं, अगर 1 मंथ फॉरवर्ड की बात कर रहे हैं, दैट मीन्स अब उसको एक यूएस डॉलर तो देना ही देना पड़ेगा, क्योंकि उसकी वैल्यू कितनी है, 70 रुपए. ठीक है, और प्लस उसको जो बाकी के जो 6 रुपए हैं उस पर जो डॉलर बनेगा वो भी उसको पे करना पड़ेगा. ठीक है, दैट मीन्स हमारी जो रुपीज है, जो हमारी डोमेस्टिक करेंसी है, वो तो एप्रिशिएट हो रही है, और जो फॉरेन करेंसी है वो डेप्रिशिएट हो रही है. ठीक है, सो दैट इज द केस ऑफ योर what if I say that is the case of your discount. Okay, I hope it is understandable for everyone, right. So this is a very important example. I hope सबको अच्छे से understand हुआ है ये. तो discount के लिए अगर हम बोलते हैं तो हम बोलेंगे कि whenever the currency is going to be cheaper in the forward or say for the future value date, it is said to be at a discount, and in the case of the direct method of quotations, the discount is going to be deducted from buying and selling rate. Okay, and that all we are going to understand from the questions, right. I hope it is understandable. तो जैसे कि यहाँ पे एग्जाम्पल दिया है, स्पॉट रेट एंड 1 मंथ फॉरवर्ड रेट दैट इज गिवन. सो इन दिस इफ आई say your differential point should be equal to 00.0400, so that would be understandable as your differential points, right. So that is the case of your discount, right. Now we are going to understand our foreign exchange rate, and quickly we are going to understand what is a foreign exchange rate, right. So generally the exchange rate are quoted on a spot basis. Okay, so whenever we are talking about like generally the exchange rates, because whenever we are talking about like conversion of the currency, and that totally based on the different exchanges, right. And if you are talking about USA and if you are talking about India, right. So there is a there is a very much difference between the timings of the India and USA. Okay, so for that, like generally the exchange rate, what it lines means, that means generally the exchange rates are quoted on a spot basis. That means deal date plus 2 working day. Okay, so that means whenever we are going to get a questions based on this, like you always have to given like a spot rate is given. So I hope now it is pretty much understandable for everyone. Like generally the exchange rates are quoted on a spot basis. The settlement takes place on a second working day after the day of the transactions. ठीक है, तो जो भी सेटलमेंट होता है वो जनरली उसमें 2 वर्किंग डे लग जाते हैं ट्रांजेक्शन वाले दिन के बाद से. And the exchange rate for settlement on a date beyond the spot is naturally different, and the same is called forward rate. और जो भी exchange rate है, अगर मान लो कि settlement के बाद भी spot या फिर कहें spot rate के बाद, ठीक है, उसके बाद भी उसके बाद अगर settlement होता है तो हम कौन से रेट की बात करते हैं? तब हम बात करते हैं forward rate की. That it means. Okay. So forward rate has 2 components, and we all going to understand that in the next lecture. Okay, so that's all for this session. I hope this session is useful for everyone. So one more time I would like to say, now your exam is only 40 days left, एंड दिस इज़ अ वेरी राइट टाइम। मतलब अगर आप हमारा फरवरी का सेशन देखें तो उसमें हम लोगों ने जो भी प्रिपरेशन कराई है वो सिर्फ 50 मार्क्स के लिए नहीं कराई है। दैट इज अ प्रिपरेशन इज अबाउट लाइक आप सबके 80 प्लस मार्क्स हैं। ओके, वॉट एवर द सेशंस वी आर जस्ट गोइंग टू टेक दैट ऑल आर फुली एग्जाम ओरिएंटेड। ऑल्दो मैं इतना बैचेस के लिए बोलता रही हूँ, बट यू नो आपको किसी न किसी बैच में इनरोल करना चाहिए, क्योंकि ये बहुत ही हाई टाइम है। एंड यू नो इस समय ऑफर भी चल रहा है अच्छा। दैट मीन्स अगर आप Y422 कोड यूज करते हैं आपको एक अच्छा डिस्काउंट मिलेगा। ओके, सो दिस इज अ वेरी करेक्ट टाइम एंड यू शुड जस्ट स्टार्ट योर प्रिपरेशन, बिकॉज अगर आप रजिस्ट्रेशन कर रहे हैं JIB के लिए और आप ये सोच के चल रहे हैं कि अगर आप 10 से 15 दिन में एग्जाम के लिए पढ़ लेंगे और एग्जाम निकल जाएगा, सो ये थोड़ा मुश्किल है। ठीक है, तो इसके लिए क्या है कि बैचेस के थ्रू यू नो आपको एक फुली एग्जाम ओरिएंटेड बैच मिलता है, एक अच्छा स्टडी प्लान मिलता है, राइट? So now, I'm going to show you how you can enroll in a target batch, because you know this target batch is a very important if you are aiming for this upcoming JAIIB examination. Okay, because this is a not a exam where you can get the easy moderate question. Here you have to be a fully focused on the basic concepts of every subject. Okay, and that all you are getting in our target batch. Like you will get everything like mock test, ebooks, as well as the live sessions. Okay, and that's a very important for clearing your examination. So now I'm just showing you how you can enroll in a target batch. So you just first have to visit the Adda 247 website. Let me show here. Okay, so this is your adda247.com, that is your website, and after that you have to go to the JIB CIB section, where you can find the JIB CIB and another competitive examination related videos. Okay, so you have to go to the JIB section where you can find multiple batches that is actually running for you. Okay, you can enroll in any kind of the batch, and meanwhile you can also enroll in any particular batch like PPB, LRB, AFB. Okay, so I'm just talking about, if I'm talking about the new target batch that is already started, and your AB class is going to start from the 11th of April. Okay, so you have to simply just go to the JIB target batch, and where you can find multiple things that is equally important for you, like mock test you are getting, ebooks you are getting, and 130 hours live classes you are getting. And the most important thing that the study plan like PPB study plan, AB study plan, and LRB study plan, you all are going to get this. Okay, after that you have to go to the buy now section, where you have to use the code that is Y422. Let me write here. So you have to use the code Y422, and with this code you are going to get a maximum discount. Okay, so you can see now the price is so much reduced, and this is, you know, this is a very right opportunity that you all should enroll in our target batch. Okay, because this is only one time investment, right? So now I would like to say thanks for watching me here. Thanks for joining me here. Like this video if you're liking our effort, liking our content. Share this video to your friends so that maximum number of our colleagues can join with us. So once again, thanks for watching me here.